Hey, good morning, it's Dr. Jaban. I was asked on here, why is it that sometimes I wake up with symptoms that are worse in the morning? So you go to bed, you're feeling decent or at least functional, and you wake up and your whole body hurts and you can't move. You're anxious, your brain doesn't work the way it's supposed to work. Why is this happening? Well, I'm going to get to all of that, but I did want to tell everybody we are still open. We are staying open. We are still working with patients. We're getting that question constantly, and I wanted to make sure everybody knew, yes, we're still open. All right, so why are you waking up with symptoms? Well, when you wake up in the morning, you haven't moved for, who knows, 6, 8, 10 hours, right? So that movement is what actually makes your lymphatic ducts move around. So your lymphatic ducts are your drainage system. And without your drainage system being cleaned out by movement, which is really the only way to clean it out unless you're doing some sort of other therapy or some kind of supplement, you're not going to be cleaning out that drainage. When that drainage doesn't clean out, it leaves your body all kinds of backed up. So if you're all backed up, your muscles, your joints are going to feel way more toxic, irritated, inflamed. So you might feel like you have fibromyalgia, your joints, that fluid that's inside your joints, especially if we have a lot of toxicity or inflammation in there, it builds up, so then they can't move very well. Whereas as the day goes on, you start to loosen it up more and more and more. So for your body, it makes sense. You have to move to keep that inflammation and that toxicity out by lymphatic flow. So remember, lymph has no musculature that moves it on its own. It's your skeletal muscle that when you're moving, moves lymph. All right, so that's why those symptoms get worse. The symptoms of, for instance, your lower back. So if you wake up in the morning, your lower back is killing you, it's likely because the discs in your lower back, when you are sleeping, they actually expand. You're slightly taller when you wake up. And due to that, your back, if you have impingement on your nerves from inflammation inside of your spine, it hurts. So again, as the day goes on, you compress those discs a little bit, and that decreases the amount of pain you're in. Now, the question was asked about rage, irritability, depression, anxiety, so more of those neurological symptoms. Well, the same thing happens for your brain, right? So if you sleep well and you go into REM sleep, your brain can detox, but it can only detox as long as you have somewhere for that toxicity to go. So if your lymph in your neck is all backed up, so you feel your lymph nodes and those are swollen, you feel your lymph nodes in here and they're swollen, here and they're swollen, under your arms and they're swollen, which many people that I work with, they are inflamed in those areas. They're always having bumps and tightness in the back of their neck. That toxicity in your brain doesn't have anywhere to go, so then it backs up. So then what do you do if this is backing up? You need to get lymphatic massages to help to drain your brain. So I've actually talked about this before a little bit, and I'll go into a brief overview of it now. You can actually have somebody rub downward on your neck, right? So going downward in the back of your neck, downward on the side of your neck, downward on the front of your neck, continuing that process down through the trap and into the back of the neck back here. You can also go down in the front, rubbing downward, and it's always rubbing downward. We never want to push the toxicity back up. Rubbing downward helps to drain the lymph down toward the body where it can be processed out through the body, through the liver, intestines, and out of your body. So you've got to make sure to get that drainage out of your brain. Also using different things like oxygen, topically helps to oxygenate the tissue, doing lymphatic detoxes or lymphatic detox, which is a supplement that I use to help to drain those drainage pathways of lymph ducts, also to give your body the oxygen to be able to drain the brain, and then Mito ATP to be able to add into the body to be able to give the energy for this process is all key. But again, movement is the number one thing you can do for the body lymph. And if you're not doing that, if you don't have the body drained out, the brain's going to back up. And that's why the brain is the last place that you're able to actually go and detox. So hopefully this is helpful for that information of why do you wake up not feeling as well. And that can help you get to moving so that you can get feeling better all the way into your head, reducing that depression, anxiety, and rage. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Invite people that you know that are waking up not feeling well. Invite people that you know that are dealing with these symptoms every morning. Tag them in this video so that they know where to go, but they can't see it unless you actually invite them into our group. So thanks for watching. I'm going to be on here a ton through all of this different pandemic. Thanks for watching, guys.